What do you know about running a motel? Anything? You don't know how this place works. This town, you know nothing about this town. What makes you think you can run this place by yourself?
Because I can.
All right, here we go, guys. And action.
Most of the writing was done by myself and Carrie Aaron.
Carlton and I work really, really well together. We structure things by, this is interesting, right here, let's do it.
The writing process on this show was really different than any other show that I've worked on. We developed these stories in a much more personal manner than they are normally developed in a big room on your average television show, and I think that the show reflects that. There's kind of a real personal quality to the storytelling.
What's this?
I found it in one of the motel rooms.
This is a real story. Someone did this to these girls.
When we're working on an episode, we usually spend the first week just talking about the story. There's a lot of sort of fundamental questions that you ask as a storyteller, and through answering those questions, the story reveals itself.
It's like doing a Rubik's Cube, you know? It's a puzzle. It's like, how can I take this character that everybody knows and breathe some new qualities into that?
You're different.
What's so different about me?
I don't know, it's just a feeling I get.
The sort of fundamental idea that we both embraced was the idea of doing this as a contemporary prequel. I think it freed us from the constraints of the movie.
They're huge, iconic characters, so starting with that as a base and kind of staying true to it, but not being beholden to it.
The beauty of this particular writing is that no one is actually saying what they mean.
You're just kind of watching people cat and mouse around each other.
This is Sheriff Romero and Deputy Shelby. See, they saw the lights on and were kind enough to check on us.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's extremely good of you.
There's a master plan in that we know where the story inevitably leads. We know that Norman is going to become a version of the guy who was in the movie Psycho. And I think that gives the show an incredible tension because you know what the characters' fates are, but how are they going to get there?
You said you wanted me to have a life here. This is how you have one. I'm 17.
Norman, you don't even know them. You have to be a little careful.
Why do I have to be careful?
Norman, don't lose your temper with me.
I was really blown away by the writing. I mean, I knew it was going to be good, but I had no idea it was going to be this good.
It's a great American tragedy, but the journey there is fun and quirky and full of twists and turns and hopefully kind of addictive.
It's different than anything that's out there. It's really going to take people for a ride.
There is a ton of cliffhangers.
At the end of every episode, you want to see more.
We do what excites us at the moment, and then you come in the next day and see if it's still exciting, and if it is, then it stays.
We want you to fall in love with Norma and Norman Bates and hope against hope that they don't meet their inevitable fate.
I love you, Norman.
I love you too, Mom.